Hi.
Hi there.
How you doing?
How are you doing? You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
I'm all right. Okay. Well, my question is about this episode in season. Sorry, my throat. In season 5, you know, with this little kid who turns out to be the Antichrist. You know, like this kid who's born by a woman who is possessed by the demon.
I kind of understood some of that.
Yeah.
say it one more time.
Yeah. There is this episode in season 5.
Yes.
You know, and there is this kid, this little kid, who turns out to be the Antichrist. You know,
Yes.
like,
Yes.
Yeah. And I thought that was going to be really important. You know, at the end of the season. And then he never showed up again. So I was wondering, it was
Basically, what happened to that character?
Yeah, did you have the character? If it's coming back? You know anything about that?
I don't. In fact, it's a good question, because that was a question that I actually had, and I had never really got answered either. I mean, he was a substantial character. I mean, this is like he's an antichrist.
Exactly. He was like so powerful, you know. It's like,
yeah, a very, very strong, powerful person, and I mean, even though he was a little kid, which that kid was awesome, by the way. Gatlin was his name, really cool kid, and. I don't know why they didn't bring him back or you know, talk about that character more. Sometimes, like I was saying a little bit ago, with just being that it's television, we're constrained to just a certain amount of story in a certain amount of time, and we don't have the luxury of being able to explore all the characters and being able to explore all the different storylines that we would like to. And so that very well could have been a storyline that Eric had planned that just didn't have the time to put in. I don't know that for certain, but I know that has happened in the past, where he's had to kind of cut short a character or a storyline simply due to time, because he doesn't have, you know, there's only 22 episodes to tell, you know, this big story, and there's so many interwoven stories that to really explore every one, you would need, you know, 50 episodes, and we just don't have that. So that may have been a reason, I don't know, and maybe that story will come back in season 6. We'll see.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Even though I didn't answer your question, I apologize.
That's okay.
Okay. All right.
Don't do it again, though.
Hi.
Hi. I wanted to ask you a question on behalf of someone who couldn't be here to ask it himself. So here it is. Would you say hard to remember the lines when you have scenes that are very similar to each other, like in the mystery box?
Yes, it can be. Specifically with scenes that are repeated. Like in Mystery Spot, yeah, like where we had to do the same scene over and over and over again, but the lines changed just a little bit. But I'd say for the most part, Jared and I have done pretty well with the memorization of lines and finding kind of a way to do that is efficient for us. I would say the memorization and memorizing lines the way we do is kind of like a muscle. So the more that you do it, the stronger and the better you get at it. And after doing it for, you know, over 100 episodes, we've really gotten into a groove to where we can do it very quickly. He and I can literally read a scene, a 2-3 page scene, twice, and have it, which is great, because when you're shooting a TV show, you don't have time to, you know, sit there and do take 3, take 4, take 5, take 6. Just because you're messing up lines. So luckily we come in and we know all the lines, and we nail it the first take, and then we're given another take 2 or take 3 to kind of play with the performance a bit. But as far as memorization goes, it's just the more you do it, the better you get at it. So we've been fortunate enough to do it a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, so you liked that answer, but you didn't like the, okay, I see.